Hello and welcome back to a new video. Today I will just shed light upon how I did the gearing on my Evoker. Just because it's been kinda like a hectic week. At least for the majority of us trying to keep up with what's efficient or not when it comes to gearing. And in which order you should be gearing. Because right now there has been some back and forth when it comes to rares, nerfs, and whatnot in terms of weekly, in terms of super rares, in terms of limited supplies, in terms of unlimited looting supplies. It's been a lot, man. It's been a whole lot of things. But this is what I did at least. My Evoker, by the way, he's item level 370 and I hit 70 yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna be extremely precise trying to say this, but any rare, super rare they are calling it, Wolfhead has an own article about it, weekly, some of the dungeon quests, some of the zone quests, as soon as you hit 70 you want to do auction house shopping, of course, first, cheap items. Then you want to try to get into Mythic zeros as fast as possible. The item level in Mythic zero is 372. You want to fill in the gaps with the items. Like, for example, I have a ring here still. I could easily have done heroic and gotten this replaced with a 59 and increased my item level, so it would be easier to get. But the item level thresholds you are looking for are actually 370 and 375. Why 370, you say? Because the best world quests you get scales with that. You decked out with the filling the holes with the heroic loot, so you have 59 gear. You can also do bloody tokens that get you to 366, and then you want to start doing your rares and some of the one-time rares as well, and at the end you want to do the weeklies, just because that it scales. If this is late in your day and you're about to go to bed, then get your rares done before that, okay? Of course, because they reset. You can do them once every day, these elites that are showing up on my screen right now. There is a Wolfhead thread on it, and there is a lot of guides out there for it, how to optimize most efficient way. But at least you can see how quickly you can catch up, and that my Evoker just jumped straight into dungeons and Mythic zero, geared up that way, started filling the gaps, which of some that I lacked. I think I did some world quests for lesser gear, like these ones for example, to fill some holes as well, but save the best world quest, save the best rares, and save the best weeklies towards the end. As you can see, the community feast is in orange because I'm a dumbass and didn't understand that I had to complete 5 feasts, because one feast is only getting completed once every 3.5 hours, so I'm not gonna make it. Maybe most important to mention is the quest around Obsidian Citadel with Sabellion and Wrathion. All those quests scales with your item level, which would imply you to do both heroic Mythic zeros before doing those quests. I tried to stay away leveling this doing any rares at all, because some of the rares, you have one rare which is super good in Taldrasus, I mean, which is Handlar. I'm not sure if he's showing right now. He's beside the quest, and oftentimes when you do the Chromie, going into the Chromie timeline, you kill this rare because he pops up on your screen. Don't do it. Save him. I ended up getting that trinket on my druid, for example, in 382 because I hadn't done it at all. I picked it up on this guy at 72, I think, or 76. No, 76, I think it was. Yeah. So now you would, of course, do the weeklies. Then you say, oh, why did you delay the video and deliver it now this late then? Well, reason being, I needed to get all the information about this and understanding it firsthand myself before just spreading all sorts of lies. Or maybe just trying to guess what it is that does this. But some of the suggestions or some of the guessings that have been throughout the community now is that weeklies and super rares can both, I think, Warforged and Titanforge, and if they do that, they can proc all the way up to 385. I'm not sure if you can go higher than that. But anyways, this is first and foremost a video of me and how I leveled my Evoker, and not like a super guide on every single gearing advice out there, because there's so many good sources on WoWhead. There's extremely good sources in the world first raiders that are streaming all the time and sharing this information live with you. Even some of them are including you in this hunt for the gear. It is tedious, and in my opinion, it's not necessary at all. You can even gear up a character in your own pace and just do whatever you want. The one thing though that is weekly bound is Spark of Ignuity, if I said that right. And that's I think it was behind the campaign line in Taldrasus. I'm not sure, but I think it was fixed now, so if you do it once, it's not gated behind it, so you have to do it all the time, or do the campaign on every single character. That's also the case for Vrathion and Sabellion. I know that many people are trying to gear up their alts, so they're, oh, but we have to go to Obsidian Citadel. But then I have to do a question. No, you don't. At least you don't have to do all of it. You can fly to Obsidian Citadel, and just, there's a bronze Dragonflight, the time guy. It's not Nostradamus himself, it's some other guy, bronze Dragonflight, bend time, you know. And there's a big text saying, if you talk to him, about skipping it in red. You know all of this from Shadowlands. You skip it, then you go back to Ruby Life Pools. Sabellion is meeting with Alexstrasza, and you do the egg whatever ceremony, and you're done. Everything is open for business then. You might have to do the campaign from the start to Ruby Life Pools for it to be active though. But I'm not 100% sure. And don't hold this against me. I'm trying to just share information of how I did it on my Evoker and trying to just guide you. And that's why I also, if you have any suggestions or any comments about how you did your gearing, make sure to leave a comment below or pop into my stream. Or tag me on Twitter with a screenshot of, hey you, I did this and that and got this item. Anyways, this is at least how I did gear my Evoker. And again, as a disclaimer, I can't stress this enough. This is not a conclusion of how you best gear. This is just the way I did it on my Invoker. And I'm trying to spread the information of how you can be a bit more efficient in your gearing. Stay safe, have a nice day, and I see you on the next one.